Good morning, everyone. This is Dean. Welcome back to the channel. You know what it is. It's Filipino Nurse Retires Home. I am your host. I'm in Samal, Davao City. No, Samal, Davao del Norte. We're going to Davao City, and we do not have a car right now because we decided to just leave the car in the island because it is so difficult to fall in line. So it would take us forever because this is Monday. Everyone from the island is going back to Davao City. So we decided to just leave it there, and we have a lot of errands to do in Davao City. So on our way back, we just have to pick up the car from that area where we dumped the car for 50 pesos the whole day. So it's really a beautiful day right here. Going to let Ruel take my picture so that you would know that I'm here. Pwede din mo po. Ruel is right here. Right here. So Ruel is gonna take my little picture here. Anyway, at the bottom are the cars and the big trucks and all the motorcycles. They were falling in line. Maybe I would say half a mile to get to the barge. Thank you. I'm gonna see you on the other side. It's so blue. The ocean is so blue. Look at that. Well, this is my island, man. Beautiful. The commute using the ferry boat on a car takes a while. So sometimes it would take you about an hour, especially during busy day, or even a little bit more, especially during weekend, because a lot of people go to the islands and have a good time. So that's the dilemma living in Samal, but that's a part of life here, so we just have to accept it. And that's the other ferry boat fixing to get some more passengers on the other side. So the turnover is actually very nice, except if you are on a car or your pickup truck. It would take you a while. I think they only allow about 30 vehicles to get into the ferry boat. Small boat, charter boats actually, right there. Can you see it? Right there. Those are ferry boats, and they also pick up passengers. But the only issue is it's kind of a little bit in disorder for me because you have to go through a palenque, which is so full of waste, you know, and I cannot tolerate the smell there. So you actually have to tiptoe, and it's so wet there also, and I'm not prepared for that. So that is a faster ride also, and it would take maybe about only 12 minutes from the island to go to Davao City, but it's just not very nice sight to say, you know, because it's not very, it's dirty. To make long story short, it's dirty. But if you would want another route, then you can use them. There's a bunch of them actually going back and forth, and they probably can accommodate almost to maybe 30 passengers. No, yeah, accommodate sila 30 passengers. they do not accommodate like cars, unlike this one. I really prefer this, but I like to have the truck with us, but it's just going through the traffic and having to fall in line to get into the ferry takes a while, and that's the one that makes me a little bit hesitant to even go there by myself without anybody. At this point, I cannot drive in Davao City because I do not know where to park. Plus, I don't know the roads anymore. It's been a while. See you then, guys. Thank you. I hope that you enjoy this. Bye bye. Actually, Davao has a big port, shipyard. This one is smaller than the one on forward. Right there. There's a bigger one there. There's about, I would say, about 2 miles of port. It's a big port. And it's a very famous port. Over there. That area. You know what, guys, I'll tell you what, there's a part there, right there where I'm pointing. That's where the Badjaus lives. That's where they live. They actually are nomads, okay? They're all over Indonesian or Pacific Ocean. They actually came from that part of the world. But anyway, nobody would want to accept them. They live in boats, and then they're temporary shelters at the side of the coastline. So Philippines is one of them, and they probably granted a little bit of asylum in the seaside of the Philippines, because you say Philippines is a Christian nation, so a lot of these Catholic churches, they sponsor them, so that's why they got this place there. But the only thing is, they are not very good with the environment, okay? They make a mess. They do not have any kind of discipline, and they try to educate them, but they're so resistant to the education system. But some of them was able to get educated and get out of that kind of community, that kind of society where they can survive without having to beg, because they master basically the art of begging. A lot of Filipinos resent that, okay? But they keep on begging and begging, and they follow you wherever you go. So do not try to give one of them when they follow you. Try not to do that, because a lot of the groups will follow you wherever you go and ask for money. So try not to do that, okay, guys? Anyway, that's where they live temporarily. From time to time, their area they get burned because poor electrical system and so on, and their houses are built of very light materials, so they're very prone to fire. So anyway, we're fixing to dock, and anyhow, good day again. I hope you enjoy this. Bye bye. Okay, guys. gonna take a taxi. Now we're in the taxi. Anyway, one of the officers told me to stop videoing.